agents, they will like, iterate over the help files until they find what they want. And one of the things was that, well, maybe there's a way to like make that faster out of the gate, on the theory that, as what I was seeing with the MCP trend was going, is if you give it a big dump, it can actually do selective filtering on its own, so it doesn't actually eat your entire context. And so I was leaning into that development in and of itself, and that's where there's this agent mode. So if I do the same thing like agent help, you're going to notice a radically different results. And so this is auto-detected, by the way, when you're using pup if you're in agent mode. And so this is kind of neat, right? Because not only can you look at like, okay, well, what am I doing? I'm looking at some user service accounts and the app key, and then there's a create option itself. There's a file that's also required as well. You can delete them. You can delete them by API key IDs. So like, it actually is very descriptive in a very JSON schema like topology of like what's like useful. Now the agents I've noticed have like grasped onto this quite well, and there's a higher success of getting the command right the first time instead of stumbling over it over again. This is like particularly true when you have options of like an enum style. If you list those out, it doesn't have to guess at the thing until it gets it wrong. You can get an idea. It also includes examples. So, if you want to find these things, it gives you some examples on how to use our query syntax in a way that it understands. So like, right, if I did pup traces aggregate by this API service, and I wanted the P99 by its resource, it would give me the results. Now, we don't have anything called this at Datadog, so this command won't work for me, but contextually, like you could say like, hey, I'm working on the web app service, and let's go find that information.
That's really cool. So